Welcome to Inspired Animations. Today we are sharing a story about Maria, a woman consumed by arrogance and disdain for those around her. But as she learned the hard way, pride comes before a fall. Watch as her world crashes down and she discovers the true cost of her actions. Don't miss this powerful story of humility and redemption. Subscribe now for more inspiring animation.
Good morning, Ma. You called?
Good. What's good about the morning? The air conditioning in here feels like a desert, and the coffee you brought me tasted like it was brewed in Pharaoh's prison. The report you sent me, was that what you wasted your life preparing? Did you see the graphs? They're flatter than the faith of Judas.
Ma,
You'll what? Apologize. Or fix it. I asked for an analysis, not a Sunday school memory verse in chart form.
Ma, I actually worked overnight to finish it.
Oh, bless your tired soul. You worked overnight, and yet this disgrace is what you produced. Next time, work in the afterlife. Maybe heaven will give you inspiration. Honestly, some of you should thank me daily for having to deal with your incompetence. Else you'd be selling groundnuts in traffic.
I'm very sorry, Ma.
You have no idea how much I hate that word, sorry. It seems to be a convenient solution for incompetence. You know what? Just get out of my office.
Imagine 12 hours of work, 3 cups of coffee, and 2 migraines. All reduced to flatter than the faith of Judas.
Ah, Helen, you should know by now, Maria has a PhD in insults. Today it's Judas. Tomorrow it'll be Pharaoh's stubbornness. She'll soon start comparing us to the plagues of Egypt.
You know what hurts most? My little girl begged me last night, Mummy, can we watch the new TV show together? The one she's been waiting for weeks to see. I said, no, sweetheart, Mummy has an important report to finish for work. And then this morning, Maria tossed it back at me like it was toilet paper.
That's Maria. She doesn't see people, only stepping stones.
You know, my husband said something this morning before I left. He said, Helen, no salary is worth your peace of mind. I laughed at him. But right now, I'm starting to think he's right.
My wife says the same thing. Sometimes I wonder if Maria practices these insults in front of a mirror. The way she delivers them, like she's preaching a sermon. Except her gospel is pride and pepper.
Gospel of pride and pepper. That's exactly it.
But let's be honest, Helen. She's the same age as your younger sister. And yet she talks to you as if she bought your breath. Even the Bible says, you shall rise up before the gray head and honor the face of an old man, Leviticus 19:32. But in her eyes, gray hair is just dust on her designer shoes.
True. She forgets titles don't make you great, character does. Respect is not a company policy. It's humanity.
One day, all this arrogance will come crashing down. Pride has only one destination.
Proverbs was right, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Exactly.
So, for the new Crestline contract, we've secured a 27% increase in quarterly revenue. I also negotiated an extension clause, so we're looking at long-term stability. If we reinvest 15% of this profit, we could double our market footprint within 2 years.
That's very impressive, Maria. Excellent work.
Well, I like to exceed expectations, especially yours. You know, success can be lonely sometimes. Late nights, endless meetings, numbers on paper. But there are other ways to feel alive. You know.
Noted. Anything else on the financials?
I'm so sorry, sir. That was unprofessional of me. I don't know what came over me.
It's okay, Maria. I guess that would be all for now.
Okay.
Welcome, sis.
Thanks, Grace. Where is that stupid Mercy?
You just got back from work. I think you should take a seat first and...
Mercy.
Yes, Ma. Welcome, Ma.
Why is there so much trash littered in front of my gate?
I didn't know there was trash littered in front of the gate, Ma. I have been busy with cooking and cleaning all day. I barely stepped outside the house today.
Are you in any way implying that the work is too much for you to keep up with?
Not at all, Ma. I'm sorry, Ma. I'll go clean it up right away.
Sorry. Always sorry. If sorry could polish the floor, my house would be shining like the pearly gates of heaven by now. But no, all I see is dust, and you, standing there like part of the dirt. You know what I think. You enjoy this, don't you? Watching me repeat myself every day like a broken record. Tell me, Mercy, am I paying you to work, or am I paying you to practice saying, I'm sorry?
I'll do better, Ma.
Do better. With you, even better is below my worst. Look at you. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if you're here to clean the dust or add to it. Pathetic. Even your tears are as useless as your work. If I wanted water on my floor, I'd spill it myself. You had better get out of my sight and get to work.
Maria. Why do you speak to her like that?
Like what? She works here, doesn't she?
She's a person, not a broom. Do you think shouting makes her clean faster?
Grace, please. Don't start with your lectures. I pay her, I feed her, I clothe her. She should be grateful I even allow her under my roof.
That's not kindness, Maria. That's slavery with the salary. Remember what Jesus said, whatever you do to the least of these, you do unto me.
Ah, Sunday school has followed you to my house again. Grace, stop trying to baptize me with your humility. I don't have time for fairy tales.
All right. I'll leave that for now. But I also came to tell you something else. One of my husband's friends saw you when you visited last week. He couldn't stop talking about you, said you looked elegant, confident, beautiful. He asked if he could meet you.
Oh, and what does he do?
He's a chef. Owns a successful restaurant, very hardworking.
A chef? Are you serious, Grace? Don't ever insult me like that again.
Insult you how? Maria, cooking is a noble profession. He earns well, he's respected,
Respected where? In the kitchen. Don't ever bring me nonsense like this again. I, Maria, senior manager at Baseline Holdings International, will not stoop to marry a man whose life revolves around frying pans and soup pots.
So you think his job makes him less of a man?
It makes him less of my standard. Grace, listen to me carefully. Never disrespect me like this again.
Better a poor man with dignity than a rich one with pride.
Who cares? Is that what you call breakfast? The eggs look like they've been in a wrestling match. Do you think I pay you to serve me prison food?
I'm sorry, Ma. I'll make another one. I was just trying to.
Trying to. That's your favorite phrase, isn't it? If you spent less time trying and more time doing, maybe you wouldn't still be living off my generosity. If laziness were a spiritual gift, you'd be the anointed one. You know, sometimes I wonder why I keep you here. If it weren't for my tight schedule, I'd personally teach you how not to be a disaster. But I have an empire to run. And Mercy, if the floor isn't spotless when I return, you'll wish you'd never been born.
Lord, please, give me patience.
Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning, Maria. Hope you had a good night rest.
Yes, I did. Thanks for asking.
Maria, actually, I was wondering if you'd join me for dinner this weekend. Not business related. Just dinner.
Dinner, with you? Well, that's quite the invitation. Of course, yes.
Good. There are some personal matters I'd like to talk about, away from the office.
Okay.
I'll pick you up at your place.
It's fine. Yes. Finally.
Maria, thank you for coming tonight. I needed this. Just some quiet time.
Of course, sir. Or should I say, Williams. You've been looking a bit weighed down lately. Work stress.
Not just work. You know, I lost my wife 2 years ago. And since then, it's been me and my little girl.
Yes, sir, I mean, Williams. I remember, you've carried it all so well. Most men would have crumbled, but you've held everything together. That's strength.
Strength, maybe. But the truth, it's hard. Really hard. Balancing late nights at the office, school runs, bedtime stories. She misses her mother. And sometimes, I feel like I'm failing her.
You're not failing, Williams. You're doing what most men wouldn't even attempt. That little girl is blessed to have you.
Maria, that's why I wanted to talk tonight. I've been thinking. I need a partner, someone who can love me, and also be kind to my daughter. Someone who can step into her life with patience and tenderness. She can actually be quite a handful.
Of course, Williams. I understand. If you're asking me, I'd be honored to accept you, both of you, into my life. You won't regret this. I've always admired the way you've built your life. Together, we'll make it stronger.
Together. Yes. But only if kindness leads the way.
Of course. Owen, what on earth is this? Don't tell me this is the report you slaved over all night. My 7-year-old niece could have done better with crayons.
Maria, I followed all the points you outlined. I even stayed up late to make sure.
Stayed up late? Oh, congratulations. Should we clap for you? Should I give you a medal for doing the bare minimum? Please. Excellence is the standard in this office, not sleepy bedtime stories typed into Word.
I'm only trying my best.
Your best is pathetic. And when I become Mrs. Williams, oh, believe me, I'll deal with you thoroughly. In fact, I might just have you reassigned to cleaning the toilets so you can put all that trying energy to good use. You'd all better get used to it. The day is coming, very soon, when I'll not just be your boss's right hand, but his wife. And trust me, when that day comes, heaven help anyone who's been an obstacle to me.